morning, champions. Happy Wednesday morning, coming to you live from the 5 a.m. club where we get up early and we conquer our morning to own our day. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday morning, and I hope as you get up this morning, you are mentally prepared to do the things you don't want to do when you don't want to do them. Because that's really what it boils down to most days, right? We had some leadership meetings yesterday, and a lot of the conversations was just talking about how, how do you make this fun when it becomes kind of monotonous and mundane, right? And so there's always two answers to that. And I'm thinking about that this morning too, right? I'm heading to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy the results of going to the gym. And so therefore, I have to get my brain tricked by setting up accountability, right? Making sure that the people at the gym know that when I'm supposed to be there and hold me accountable and all that stuff. And then I enjoy the results of it, right? I enjoy how I feel afterwards. I don't enjoy getting up in the morning. I don't enjoy, having to get out of bed early. It's still dark out, the bed seems comfortable, getting dressed, going there and then having to do things that, my lungs hurt and I'm sweating and my body hurts and all that stuff. But then after the fact, the endorphins and the positive way that I feel, and obviously the results that it has on my physical fitness and all that stuff. The same applies to what we do every single day, right? I've never enjoyed in 15 years like getting up and going to the office and making the dials and getting hung up on and doing all that stuff. But I enjoy the results. What are the results? When I have that conversation with that client where I realize I'm actually making a difference, where I'm making an impact, where had I not gone to work today, Ms. Jones might not have answered. I might not have protected her and her family. I might not have taken that burden off of her shoulders, off of her family's shoulders, and potentially changed the course of that family's life. Man, that's impactful, right? I enjoy the camaraderie with fellow agents, and the little inside jokes and the little things throughout the day and the celebrations and all that stuff. I enjoy the paychecks, right? I enjoy the renewals. I enjoy the account checks. It's account check week. I enjoy all those things. And so that's the mentality, right? But again, it's every single day when you wake up, that feeling's gone. That enjoyment's gone, right? And so now your brain, right, for me, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 years, I've gotten up for 5 a.m. club. I've gone to the gym. I've done all this stuff. I've transformed my body from, well overweight and out of shape to in shape, but it doesn't get any easier, right? But what has gotten more consistent is my discipline. What has gotten more consistent is that my brain can't play those tricks on me. My brain can't convince me to stay in bed and to do all that stuff. And that's the same thing it takes in our line of work, right? And so setting up those accountability measures, making sure that your brain can remind yourself, if I do the things I don't want to do when I don't want to do them, the positive results will come. And those results come in doing the right thing for families, protecting families, making sure that we're taking care of these people who have requested for our help, and at the same time taking care of ourselves and our families and changing the course of our family's history through the income that we make and the impact that can have, and being able to do things for ourselves and our spouses and our children and our parents and all those things. So anyways, that's my motivation this morning. Hopefully that gets one of you all up and moving as we come into this Wednesday, right? We've got wheel spins. We've got, motivation. It's account check week. If you get account checks, be excited. If you don't get account checks, that's your motivation to make sure that when you do get your first account check, it is as big as it can be. And above all else, remember, you've got to aspire to be better today than you were yesterday, folks. We've got to always be improving. Get 1% better today. Do it every single day. You'll be amazed where you end up. Let's have a fantastic Wednesday. I'll see everybody for the wheel spin soon. I'm out. Woo!